semantics, right? Semantics, chapter 9. Okay? So the first question was about semantics. The first question was, which one of the following is not true about semantics? And the correct answer was, it is the study of the structure sentence and ordering it is components. Now, this is not the correct answer. Why? Because the study of structure sentence is a syntax, right? While studying syntax, we focus on the structure of sentence and how small components of a sentence come together and form bigger structures. So the focus of syntax was on the structure of sentence, whereas the focus of semantics is studying the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. So it's not just word, it's about the meaning of phrases and plus a bigger structure, which is sentence. So we focus on the meaning, what a word means, what a phrase means, and what a sentence means. So the correct answer is A. And also, semantics, it focuses on what the words conventionally mean. What do you mean by conventional? Like in a general way. Instead of saying that an individual speaker might think what they mean, what the words mean, we are interested in the general meaning of a word, a sentence, or a phrase. And also it is concerned with objective or general meaning. Objective and general meaning. So it is not concerned with subjective meaning. Like objectives, it is the meaning is acceptable by me, by you, and by other people, by everybody. It shouldn't be, the meaning shouldn't be changeable. Like to me, it means like this, and to you, it means like this. So semantics deals with the objective meaning, not subjective meaning. So while doing semantics, we behave as if we share the knowledge. We all share the knowledge, okay? And we shouldn't think about individual, separate meaning. So if we share the knowledge and we all agree about an objective meaning, then we're doing semantics. In other words, guys, as you remember in the previous chapters, ilk ünitelerde cümlenin, kelimenin ve phrase'in yapısı üzerine konuştuk değil mi? Şimdi kelimenin, cümlenin ve diğer yapıların anlamı üzerine konuşacağız. Alright? And this is called semantics. So, semantics is the study of the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. So when we're talking about semantics, we're not talking about just words plus phrases and sentences. Word, it can be like one word. Let's say tall, all right? And then phrase, a tall guy. This is a phrase. And then a sentence, a tall guy walked in. So this is a sentence. And we're talking about the meaning, what these components of a sentence or components of a structure mean. So, also in semantics analysis, the focus on what the words conventionally mean, with an objective meaning, rather than on what an individual speaker might think they mean, or want them to mean on a particular occasion. So question 2. So what we focus here is meaning, not structure. So, semantic is the study of meaning in a language. There is more interest in certain aspects of meaning than in others. Alright? So, when you hear the word semantics, you should focus on the meaning of structure. Not it is syntactical analysis anymore. Not it is structure, it is meaning. Alright? So, question 2. The hamburger ate the boy. This sentence is syntactically good, but semantically odd. It is weird, right? It is strange. Why? Why it is strange? Why do you think it is semantically odd? Any answer? Yeah?
Because there is no meaning in it. The hamburger cannot eat the boy.
Okay.
As the structure is correct because it has a subject, verb and object, but by means of semantics, it doesn't have a meaning.
Alright, so syntactically, when we say syntactically it is good, that means the hamburger is a noun phrase, NP. Noun phrase, particle plus a noun. And that's okay, it's acceptable. And ate is verb, and the boy is also noun phrase. So noun phrase, verb, noun phrase. It is acceptable, right? But when we focus on it as meaning, we can realize that there is something odd in its meaning. And the oddness is here that the entity hamburger cannot eat a human being. It is vice versa. The boy can eat hamburger, but the hamburger itself cannot eat the boy. That's why it is semantically odd. Yapısal olarak doğrudur, özne, fiil, nesne. Ancak anlam itibariyle yanlış. Çünkü hamburger insan yemez, insan hamburger. İşte biz bir cümle gördüğümüzde eğer cümle yapısal olarak sorunlu değil de anlam itibariyle sorunluysa semantically odd diyoruz. Okay, because it has some problem with its meaning. Okay. Question 3. So, and when we talk about this, we talk about conceptual meaning, right? Conceptual meaning. Like here, the hamburger ate the boy. The study of basic conceptual meaning might be helpful through the oddness of a sentence, as in this example. Structurally, it is okay because NP, verb, and NP, no problem. But when we focus on the meaning, we can realize, we can notice it is odd, it is weird. Okay? Now, semantic features. Which of the following illustrates semantic features of the word girl? Okay, now girl. Semantically, now, you know about semantic features and semantic analysis?
Yeah.
In your book there are some features like animate, okay, human, female, and adult. So when there is a feature in a specific word, we have a plus before the word, like animate plus. If there is no, if that word or phrase or sentence don't have the future, then we place a minus just before the word. And when we think about the girl, it is animate?
Yes.
Yes, it's animate. Canlı, right? Is it human?
Yes.
Yes. It is female? Yes. It is adult? No, it is not adult. If the word was woman, then it would be plus adult. Okay? Here, we're talking about basic elements involved in differentiating the meaning of each word in a language from every other word. So, like these features, plus elements, plus human, plus female, minus adult, distinguish between the word girl and the word woman. Okay? So, taking these features into consideration, we can differentiate, distinguish between words and separate some words from the others. Alright? So, question 4. Which of the following illustrates the semantic roles of the sentence, the boy kicked, the ball? Now, one way to distinguish between words was through semantic features. Okay, but that's of course not enough. And then we analyze words, phrases, or sentences through their semantic roles. For example, here in this sentence, the boy kicked the ball. We call the noun phrase at the beginning, the boy, is agent. Why? Because he is the entity, the human, who performs the action.